Alright guys, today we have Raven's 98% win deck. I have put it in the school. The school code is at 3 minutes and 35 seconds in this video, so if you want to skip ahead to see it, you can go there. This fight's not the greatest fight ever. I believe I won 3-2, but I don't really use this deck a whole lot. I do have about a 95% win ratio with it. Even if it gets close, I still win. There's a bunch of good mix-ups to use. Like somebody commented in his video, Forsaken are pretty good at stopping this deck, at countering this deck, but only if they know how. Not a whole lot of people do. 90% of the people you face are stagger style, call, or windfall. So the Forsaken aspect of it's not that big a deal. You can still get a 98% win ratio, even if you do come up against a Forsaken that knows what he's doing. You'll be alright. Basically, the only thing I can tell you to do is watch his video and see how to use this deck, and then practice your gold links, practice your combos, and practice knowing what to do. This guy has a heavy deck that just pours it on, and there's not much I had to counter it because this deck is meant to be used with Cult, so I should be absorbing 90% of those big hits because he's big and slow, and I would demolish him if I would have done that, but I used stagger style. And I didn't really want to use the abilities because I really wanted people to use this with Cult. Let me know in the comments though if you want me to change it to Cult for the school, because I believe it's set to stagger style because that's what I use. But in Raven's video he uses Cult, and I think that would be the best way to go with this. It's got a lot of quick combos and can transition from the bottom right to left and everything else, like he says in his video. As you can see here, once I figured him out, it was easy, but still, it's a good deck. But I highly recommend using Cult for it and really learning how to use it, because if you don't, you're gonna mistake it for a bad deck. That's anything. There's a lot of good decks from different schools in this game. His, like I said, he said it's a 98% win rate for him. And I wanted to test it out for myself and see if it was good, and I saw that people wanted it in school. So after I built it and copied his deck, I put it in the school. So basically, overall, I would say it's a very good deck if you learn how to use it. And his video is obviously the best to teach you how to use his deck. But it can be difficult at times if you don't know what you're doing with it. There's a lot of the transition combos into alternas and everything like that are sometimes difficult to remember and just throw in there at the right time. But I highly enjoyed this deck, and I highly recommend using it. This fight should have been over a lot quicker than this, but it was like my first fight of the day, and I don't really use this deck a whole lot. So anyways, if you stayed with the video so far, you got about 10 to 15 seconds until you see the school name. So have a good one, fellas. Please like and subscribe, and comment if you want any more deck videos.